The view at Terra Vista Winery is still beautiful, but the vineyard...
There's some growth over here.
Still struggling after a bitter cold snap last January froze vines and chilled the future of hundreds of Okanagan wineries.
We have less than 1% crop of grapes this vintage, so we had to do something drastic.
Few grapes meant little could fill these tanks. For the family-owned boutique winery, 2024 could have been a year without a vintage, and economically disastrous.
We had to be creative. We had to branch out and look at how to turn this thing upside down and do something positive.
So they pivoted to their specialty.
Albarino vines that were planted in 2008, the first Albarino planted in all of Canada.
Terra Vista is one of only 2 Canadian wineries growing the Spanish grape.
Really neat variety. I love to work with it. It's super aromatic, nice and crisp.
Instead of government handouts, industry lobbied the province to allow imports of American fruit and juice, and neighbors answered the call.
Definitely. Washington, California, they're like, we have a ton of beautiful fruit. We want to help you out.
Terra Vista partnered with a Northern California grower to import more Albarino grapes and make a series of wines that showcase different aspects of the varietal and their winemaking skills. Earlier this month, releasing the very first 2024 vintage in Canada, a light, fresh, sparkling wine just in time for the bubbly holidays. Terra Vista isn't the only winery turning obstacle to opportunity.
I've learned that we're a resilient industry.
Mark Sheridan's Hester Creek Winery took a different path, also sourcing American grapes, but visiting and working with growers there to get fruit as close as possible to their established brand's taste profile.
This is our 2022 judge.
His goal, year-over-year consistency for loyal customers.
The regulations that were brought in gave flexibility to wineries to really come up with a solution that suited them best.
As a board member of the Wine Growers of BC, Sheridan also worked with the wineries to properly label 2024 vintages, crafted in Canada but not grown. Since VQA labels can't be applied to foreign-sourced fruit, the industry pushed for quality controls. 2024 is becoming a year highlighting maturing Okanagan winemaking skills, not the valley soil.
So I truly believe that we will be a stronger industry when we come through this.
Still, the future is not assured. Import restrictions will be reimposed in 2025, and more than 20% of all vines in the valley didn't survive the cold. A massive replanting effort is underway, but new vines won't produce for at least 3 years.
So longer term, we're optimistic, and if we can nourish and take care of our vineyards on the Narromana Bench over the next couple of years, we should see a crop again.
The hope now that consumers will support local this season.
Cheers.
So there's finally something to celebrate in the new year. Tom Popick, CBC News, Kelowna.